Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your July reading. Today we're going to be looking into what is coming your way. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Aries. So if you have any of those in your chart, it might actually resonate with you. I will also leave a link up here and in the description box below. If you would like a private reading from me, you can go ahead and book your reading from there. Also, I'm going to pull some cards towards the end of your reading. If you have like a specific intention, desire, if you keep that in mind, you can get that specific answers. And I also want to thank you for being here, being an amazing support to the channel. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want, okay? All right, guys, let's jump in right away and let's see what is coming your way. Before I start here, there's a pathway opening here for you, maybe within the 3rd week. Seems like this is an outside path, okay? And there is actually a room at the end of this. This can be like place that you're going to go. I see like even like a little baby inside of that room. Can be like a reset for you, maybe for relaxation, that you're gonna take off some time for yourself. And there's a bird also. Bird is telling, okay, now it looks like a butterfly as well. This can be like a step that you're going to take, maybe a time that you're going to spend away, which will help you have this metamorphosis. This pathway is a little skinny and long. This can be like towards maybe a nature related environment, maybe like not like a place by a highway, maybe in the forest, or even like by the beach. But it seems like it is going to be something really calm, really relaxing, maybe helping you just, you know, let go of this stress and stress of the month and the times, and relax into like this new, like, calm timeline. Okay, let's see what is showing up in the beginning. I see there's a wolf here. The wolf is actually calling. You're looking a little upset here. Wolf usually symbolizes family, because the wolf packs are families, and it can be like a socializing, and maybe this is your spirit animal. It's telling you that it's time to socialize. Maybe you're upset because some things that you were actually planning didn't really go the way you want them to be. But this is actually telling me this will put you in a position or in an environment that you will have access to many different people. Okay, so this can be something blessing in disguise. Maybe you couldn't get what you were desiring, but it seems like this is going to actually put you in a place of like-minded environment, like-minded people. I see there's also another character here. This looks like a lamb with the ears. Lamb can be sacrificed, symbolizing a sacrifice. Another thing, lamb, but this doesn't really look like a goat, but we can just go ahead with a baby goat. They're the cutest. And this can be a Capricorn energy. And Capricorn tends to be a little too much of a disciplined, maybe a little uptight, but I see that this Capricorn is wearing like a cloak here, okay? Cloak can be because it has stars on his cloak. Who has stars on their cloak? In the 3 of Pentacles, we have a guy has polka dots on his cloak, which indicates his playfulness. Stars, star is the Aquarius energy, which symbolizes wish fulfillment. And like when you compare it to the magician and the stars, what happens there is the magician actually makes things happen. Okay, he has all the tools necessary in front of him. But here, this star can be symbolizing that the things are actually coming out of nowhere, unexpectedly. And this is a very light energy. We can go ahead with the sacrifice, but I see that there's a little horn right there. Okay, so it can be Capricorn energy, that your discipline, your consistency with without expectation, the energy that you put into the things actually going to come back and pay really good. Another thing, the sacrifice, because I see you right there, Aries, a baby ram right there with horns. So you have leadership skills, and they're going to be necessary here. You need to use those skills The second thing is maybe you have to also sacrifice something that is lesser of a value in order to get something higher of a value. Sacrifice doesn't mean that you have to give up the things that has high value and they add high value into your life. Sacrifice means just letting go of something, thoughts, things, habits, people that do not really serve you anymore. Okay? And it seems like there is actually a person standing here. I see a bear. This person is fighting with a bear. Bear can be an authority figure. Okay? And when you get into this powerful position, there might be people opposing you, people within the leadership position as well. This can be like a work environment. It's going towards a work issue here. Like, I don't really like to make a comment in like maybe you're dealing with another person in your relationship. Maybe there's a third party. I don't really like to interpret things in a negative way, but if that's because it popped into my head, it's probably might be something happening in your life. If that's the case, you're going to overcome that, okay? Okay, but I see like you are actually maybe even like I'm not gonna say turning dark, but shutting down your emotions at this point, okay? Rather than making emotional and rational actions, taking those kind of actions, you're gonna be really logical here and strategize, plan, because that's what Capricorn energy does as well, okay? I know you're Aries. I said many Capricorns, and I sometimes see on the comments like, oh, isn't this Aries reading? It is Aries reading, but it doesn't mean that you can embody an energy that's necessary at the moment for you right now, okay? And it seems like you will. And I see that here above your head, there's a letter A, E, and there's O, but O kind of looks like ring as well. Ring can be the commitment that you're desiring. This can be commitment at work, support that you're getting, full support, and also in a relationship, okay? When you just do not change your poise, basically, you will accomplish that final result in the best way possible. This seems like this is happening within maybe first couple of weeks of the month, because we're going to go with the timeline. We can just calculate it that way. And I see there's a heart shape forming here close to your heart again. This kind of looks like a helicopter here, okay? This can be like you maybe taking a short, fast trip to somewhere, and maybe even deciding to go away with your person if you have a person here, or family, because I see the women here, the male figure, and there's a boy right there, and there's a younger dog even. Kind of looks like Chihuahua, but can be like one of those terrier smaller dogs as well. You don't have to have a dog, by the way. It is can be symbolizing the loyalty in your family. And after your accomplishment, you're going to take a small break here. And the small break is going to be with the family, with the loved ones, okay? And afterwards, I see you might even get connected to people that feels like family again, okay? And it doesn't have to be especially with people that do not feel like family, that do not because even though they're the bloodline. We have another bear here, and this seems like a loving scene here. You're going to be enjoying this trip. I see there's a chunk of money here. At the end of the trip, maybe you're going to be receiving something. I see there's a person actually serving on a plate, a platter, something good for you, okay? Something that you're desiring. I see an eye. This can be an information necessary at that moment. A bear is hugging you here. There's a bunny right there. Bunny is usually symbolized fast growth, fast coming abundance. The bear indicates authority. So whoever the authority figure that you're dealing with, I see a heart shape now here. They're probably doing what they do out of love. And at the end of the day, it seems like here, now I'm thinking maybe like family is getting involved in your things, in what you're doing, can be that as well. They're going to be coming back and supporting what you do. They're going to be actually showing their support, okay? And they're going to understand that this is your game. This is your accomplishment. I see this kind of looks like a man's head, but now I look at it, it can be also like a lid being open here, a roof being opening up. Maybe this is you lifting the lid of certain things, start to see the truth in people. And I see like a fearful person being hugged by a bear. Maybe this is your fear of authority coming to surface, okay? Maybe that's why you're having a hard time to deal with the authority, but it seems like it's all going to work out eventually. I see there's an elephant right there, a baby elephant. This can be symbolizing a long-term stability, an opportunity of long-term stability coming your way. And you're going to take it, and you're probably going to, because I see the roots here, you're going to plant the seed, okay? The seed of stability into your life. And I see there's actually unexpected pathway here within the first or the second week. And this is not really etched in stone. It's not really 100% clear, but it seems like there's a person smiling here. This can be offered to you by someone. I see a seahorse. Seahorse can be someone who's actually loving with the tail if you look in the profile, but we're looking the top view. This can be like a tiger, shark, which are not really dangerous as far as I know. But sharks tend to be someone who's actually passionate with financials, money, and they tend to like lose themselves in order to make this manifest this wealth. And because it's a tiger shark, this can be someone on the good edge, okay? Someone you can work with. But this is not clear yet. This is like a moment of decision here that you need to decide. And I can see that slight silhouette of an Aries, a ram. So like your mind is onto it, but maybe your heart, your intuition is calling you something different. It's time to follow both, okay? Not like one or another. I see here towards maybe the third or fourth week, a person is actually like hugging someone's head, maybe two people at the same time. They're hugging one person and a dog here. The person is wearing a hat, and it feels like a woman. I see a letter V, Ava, maybe in her first name or the last name. I see an O. Number 8 is also attached to her cloak. So this can be someone actually has maybe legal powers and authority on some certain things. And she's hugging, like bringing love into the environment. Maybe something that you're expecting an approval from a higher authority. And this can be a person, we have an eye, all-seeing person, all-knowing, bringing that into your life, bringing love into your life, okay? The love can express itself as maybe approval, maybe some help, financial security, financial help, or a friendship or connections that you need to form, because I see phone lines here. Maybe this is going to help you connect with the right people, okay? Towards the end of the month, I see a man's face here. This looks like someone with a lighter complexion. He's wearing like a chef's hat. This can be someone actually cooking stuff, like a food in the sense, or maybe someone actually starting something new and creating something new. And they're going to be coming up to you with the ideas they have in their mind. They might actually ask for your support. There's a small little pathway here as well. This kind of looks like a martini glass, maybe like without the bottom part. This can be like an enjoyable trip that you're going to be taking. There's actually a fish right there. Fish can be maybe symbolizing that this is going to be all paid. Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. I see there's a baby chicken right there. That is actually symbolizes full, the new beginning in some decks. So this can be your new beginning. There's a chunk of money wanting to come to you, but it seems like your desire has some time here, okay? Might not be coming right away. This can be about this chunk of money that you are working towards. And but maybe the clarity is necessary here. A strategy is necessary. There's another desire. It's connecting to that. So when you set that up, it's going to start moving. Okay, I kind of see here, initially I saw a whale here. And the number 9 is present. Whales usually symbolize someone wealthy and also enlightened. And number 9 indicates enlightenment, patience, completion, okay? So you're probably completing a cycle in your life here. And the number 9 symbolizes that you're going to have this enlightenment, aha moment, and start to see things in a different way. We have a manatee. I think that's what they're called. They're kind of like sea lions, but they are not. And this is a strong animal, Okay, it's in your heart space. It's a water animal. It's emotional. It represents emotions. And this is probably you actually conquering your emotions, emotional state, and putting yourself into that state which you want to experience, which is the wealth, abundance, happiness, love, sharing, family, friends, all that good stuff. And you're accomplishing that. Even though there's like a shark coming through here, you're not letting anybody to distort that, okay? When you do, it's actually the energy is gathering here. You are connecting with the people coming forth. We have an eagle, which indicates your freedom, your sovereignty. And we have here, letter V can be a victory. And you have so many dogs here playing, like loyalty is also another thing. I see here a cauldron. You're cooking up something basically. Whatever it is, that is going to receive support as well from people in your life. I see this duo. This duo can be symbolizing a Gemini energy. Gemini also symbolizes air, lightness, and like they tend to talk a lot and they have a lot of ideas and plans and programs. This can be like an energy that you're going to be tapping into as well, okay? I see there's a male figure with a long hat. Can be also symbolizing an authority figure that you're trying to get approval from, and that's also coming forth towards the end of the month. Yes, your desire, when the time is right, it is coming forth. I see a key here. The key can be unlocking a locked situation. Maybe you have been working on something for a long time and it didn't unlock for you, but it seems like this key symbolizes that you're going to have the chance to unlock it at this time, okay? Or this can also be a key for an office, a new home, or something, a car, if that's what you're manifesting. Let's shuffle this deck a little bit. I'm going to put all the information down in the description box. As far as I say here, we have the Magician and the Fool energy. Magician is Gemini, like I said, Gemini energy. I'm not going to pick these up because they're just randomly flopping. So let's shuffle a little bit more. So Magician is actually you taking action to make things happen here. In the beginning, we had the star on your cloak, on someone's cloak, and that's actually unexpected manifestation. But this time, and if you have like a specific question, like I mentioned, you're asking, will some things happen in the way you're wanting? The message is here that you need to take some action. You need to strategize things. You need to use the tools in your hand. The tools doesn't have to be something like having great connections or like you know, having money in order to make money. This can be maybe a language skill that you have, okay? Or like maybe like something that you can do with your hands and build something, okay? And when you cultivate that, even though it seems far-fetched, it's not really related to your heart's desire, it will come forth. With the Fool energy here, this will actually give you that confidence so you can take a leap of faith and step into the unknown energy, a new one, a new thing, okay? We have the King of Cups here. King of Cups also symbolizes someone who can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and extremely like stable with their emotions, and he can actually cultivate that energy and create things with that emotional stability. And also can be like a new love coming forward, because we have the Queen of Wands here. This is your feminine energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this person can actually love your confidence, love your energy, love your being in like moving in the direction of your desires. And I see here Two of Cups. I'm going to put this right under it. I usually go with this line because I see here love coming forward, okay? Love can be romantic love here. Fire and water is actually a little, you know, not really super compatible. However, when you actually find those parts, maybe you have water in your chart as well. You might be a Venus, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can actually work in the best way. This is a soulmate connection here. Another thing is, this soulmate connection doesn't always have to be romance. People usually take it that way, but can also be something that maybe a colleague, maybe like a partner that you're going to find, maybe even like a neighbor that you get along really well, and that actually helps you raise your vibration. That's actually the true purpose of soulmate, divine soulmate relationships. Okay, so this is going to be that kind of like a relationship showing up. We have the Lovers. Okay, yeah, Lovers can be like Gemini energy here, can be also your soulmate relationship, or maybe you will be given a choice and you will make, with the Hierophant here, you will make the right choice. It seems like you're going to be making the right choice. Hierophant actually symbolizes sometimes, because he's the authority figure, marriage, if that's what you're planning, is that what you're wanting, but also can be like putting you in a position of power. Okay, maybe displaying like you actually having the last word. Okay, we have Three of Wands here. Definitely new adventures are going to be coming forward. This is not going to just stay when there, that you manifest the power and it's just going to be it. It is going to be bringing new adventures, travel, and new opportunities. We have the Queen of Swords, can be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You had many Geminis and Libra right here. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo. So this can be someone highly logical, stoic, and they are actually going with their thoughts rather than their heart. I'm not saying not intuition. I'm saying like the, you know, emotional, they don't respond to momentary emotions. They're like very reasonable. So this can be like you actually embodying this energy while you're taking your next steps before jumping into any new adventure. This can also be someone actually coming forward and guiding you. And this is, we have the King of Swords. Like this can be you actually finding a perfect match for your energy here. This can be also extremely stoic and logical human being, and you're finding that perfect balance. This can be like a partnership, like I mentioned, with the Wheel of Fortune at the end. This is going to be like match made in heaven. Okay, can also be indicating like you balancing your energies, masculine and feminine, and just going in that great direction that you're creating for yourself. Also at the same time, like I said, this can be like a partnership. It doesn't have to be romance, but a lot of romantic energy showing up here. Even with the Hierophant, there's like marriage showing up. But the Wheel of Fortune at the end of the day is telling me this is not only going to be something affecting your romantic life. It can also be affecting your overall life in every aspect. Okay, money, job, opportunities, friendship, family, upgrade, and all that good stuff. We have the No Mind, and here the dropping the knowledge. Okay, so No Mind is basically like clearing up your mind and focusing on, rather than the negative, focusing on what's in front of you and try to like work from there. And that's overall advice coming forward. And dropping the knowledge is maybe you have been indoctrinated, or maybe you have been thinking certain thoughts for all your life long and it's not really working for you. And this indicates that No Mind, empty your mind and drop what you think you know, because the new information will be given. Okay, you're going to be receiving this new information. The new information can be maybe about your work, how to make money, how to make friends, how to execute other good certain things in your life. Okay, let's see what's your element at this time. Elemental Oracle. Maybe you can cultivate this and connect with this element at this time, at this month, and that can you know, help you manifest faster. Okay, I am now just keeps filling things. And these are really slippery cards, that's why. That's the reason why. Growth, plants, the earth energy. Okay, earth energy is necessary. You can ground yourself by maybe stepping on the earth barefoot and connecting with that divine energy of the earth. And this helps you ground yourself as well. For example, after a long day, you're feeling agitated, you're feeling frustrated. You can see the difference when you step on the barefoot on the earth, and maybe even like if you have a tree, you can touch the tree. You can feel that energy, that negative energy is moving out of your body and just being replaced by this like calmness. Okay, go ahead and try it. We have here Growth. Magic is in everyday things. You can make something from nothing. Blossom. It's time. From small things, big things might grow. Begin it. Okay? The word of power is Vaxa. It means actually in ancient Norse, grow. And your element is, like I said, earth here. Okay? All right, one final. We have the angels. I want to see which angels are watching over you and maybe can embody their energies. Let's see. By the way, we have the elk as your spirit animal as well. That kind of symbolizes another strong animal, strength. We have number 16, Archangel Perlimiak and Melchizedek. Okay, beautiful. What's the message for my beautiful Aries? This orb invites you to bring forward the ancient wisdom of nature. Again, Earth. Archangel Perlimiak is the angel of nature, and Melchizedek is the head of the order of Melchizedek, which holds the Christ energy and the ancient wisdom for this universe. Your guidance is to go into nature today with your heart open and connect with its wonder. Touch a tree, a flower, running water, or anything natural and tune into its message. If you cannot do this physically, meditate on nature and listen to all it has to give you. And that's beautiful, guys. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.